Born in Toledo, Ohio, on April 18, 1924, Richard Saar first started making ceramics while attending East Technical High School in Cleveland from 1939 to 1942. He continued his art studies at Cleveland Museum of Art until 1943, when he enlisted in the Coast Guard. After his discharge from service, he used his GI Bill benefits to attend Jepson Art Institute in Los Angeles from 1947 to 1949, where he studied with Rico Lebrun and was classmates with ceramicist and designer Malcolm Leland. Along with his brother William, Richard opened Saar Ceramics in 1949 in Lawndale, California. For almost 10 years, he designed the forms and hand-painted the wares. In 1958, Richard Saar went to work as an illustrator and assistant preparatory at the Los Angeles County Art Museum as a way to provide for his growing family. And in 1962, they closed their studio when they could no longer compete with the tableware industry in Japan. In the 1990s, he again began to work in ceramics, creating unique wheel-thrown and hand-built pieces, but often revisiting the motifs of his earlier work. At the age of 80, Richard Saar died in Los Angeles. Saar Ceramics were primarily slipware, cast in plaster molds made from hand-built and thrown originals. Each piece was then hand-painted with an underglaze or colored slip, bisque-fired, and lastly dipped in glossy or matte clear glazes before the final firing. In some of his work, Richard would use chunks of red or orange glass to create thick glass-like blobs after firing. He would also use a wax resist technique where he would paint a shape with a liquid wax and then paint a glaze over it, resulting in a bubbly texture. While the forms were sleek and starkly modern, the hand-drawn glaze designs drew heavily on indigenous cultures, nature, and others drew from 1950s abstract atomic culture. The bulk of the Saar Ceramics production was table and giftware, but they also explored with forms made into table lamps and tiled tables. Welcome to Go. I just wanted to make this short video about Richard Saar and Saar Ceramics because I had a piece listed on Etsy and I sold it within a day. So I wanted to do this video before I get it shipped out. So let's check it out. It's this day piece. There's also a night one and it's black background and then the white one is the day. And as I said in the video, you can see these globs here. This red glob would be a glob of glass melted when it was fired. On the back side, it appears that it had a large piece of felt glued on the back, so it does have this rough texture to it. His pieces are signed either sgraffito, which is Italian for scratched in into the glaze, or also handwritten in underglaze. And this has no signature that I could find. This is a fantail bowl. As you can see, it has the tail. And I love this piece, really. I really want to keep it for myself, but I decided just recently to put it up on Etsy. And if you'd like to see other inventory that I have, just check out my Etsy shop, Go Modern. All the information that I used in the video was from the Saar Ceramics website. So if you would like to check it out, the link will be in the description box below this video. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you next time.